Today we're taking a trip to Serbia with a dear friend of mine, Denny, a fashion stylist, a podcast host, and a queer activist. And I got some tips from their mum on how to make the most delicious stuffed peppers. We are gonna make it for you right now.
You're gonna have to remind me, what did my mum say? How many of these do I put in? Mama's like shaking over there in her seat while she's watching. This is so good. Hello, darling. So do you.
I love what you're wearing.
Let's do it.
I am so looking forward to today. Danny, you're teaching me something.
I am. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. And, you know, I am all for, you know, understanding different cultures and different cuisines. And today's is pretty unique in terms of the dish, and it's very close to your heart as well.
So close to my heart. My mum is going to be so thrilled. So I am Serbian. We have a little bit of Romanian and also some Northern Indian in us. But this dish is very traditional to the Balkan region. Because many, many years ago, the Ottoman Empire sort of took over the Balkans. Our cuisine is very similar to Turkish and Greek and Macedonian cuisine. So anything from sort of Serbia to Croatia, Bosnia, all the way down to Greece and then Turkey, we all kind of have a variation of this. This is stuffed capsicums. We call it filovane paprike.
I'm not going to be able to say that.
And as a kid, I would like request this for my mum to make often. And when I first moved out of home, I said to her, you need to teach me how to make this because it's the only thing I'm going to want to cook when I'm away that reminds me of home.
Yeah, and it is. It's pretty simple. Like looking at the ingredients that are here, there's a key ingredient that I know is very special. You can explain that one.
Shall we talk about it? Okay, so I'm so impressed by this. Sarah has made her own vegeta. Like, my dad is gonna scream, I can't even. So vegeta is a stock that's very famous to Serbia. I was saying earlier, it's kind of like our Vegemite. And it's essentially just a vegetable stock that we add to almost anything, from scrambled eggs to popcorn to, you know, actual meals. It's just our, like, ride or die product. It's in every Serb's kitchen pantry. And you've made your own, and I had a smell of it earlier, and it smells exactly the same as like the vegeta I've grown up on.
And it is. It's so tasty, and it is like that umami flavor. So it just makes you want to dive in and have more and more. So let's get started. Let's get straight into it. Now, beef mince and lots of flavorings go into this, right?
Yep.
So we've got some onion, rice, and you keep that raw, right?
You can do it raw or you can pre-boil it, but I like to just do it raw because it will boil in the pan.
Amazing. That's so good. Bit of tomato paste, garlic, and you're onto the peppers.
I'll do that. I actually now do this the proper way, but I used to do it the cheat way. So for those playing at home, if you want to be a bit lazy, you can cut your capsicum in half, split it open, and then you fill two halves of a capsicum. And you can just chuck on some like mozzarella cheese and throw it in the oven. So I used to always make it that way, but mum recently taught me how to do it the proper Serb way. So,
all right, awesome. So onion, that's been processed in the food processor. I've taken all the tips from you already.
Gorgeous.
So some rice.
So some people like to keep the stalks and then pop them over the top, almost like a little lid.
Oh, nice.
But I just think that's you know, too much effort.
Yeah.
We like to
because you don't eat it really, do you?
House? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much garlic? Like 2?
Oh yeah, don't be shy.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely 2 is
I
great.
love a bit of garlic.
Yeah.
Now, so you're Serbian and your family migrated to Australia when you were quite young, or you were born here?
I was born here. So my mum migrated to Australia when she was 16. So my parents met in primary school when they were 9. And my dad, my dad says he still remembers exactly what my mum was wearing the first time he saw her in like the line for the canteen or something like that. Our culture was such a huge part of our lives. Serbian was my first language. We also speak Romanian, as I said, in my house. So, you know, I knew Serb and Romanian before I even knew English.
Wow.
The music, the food, just the like little like Serb-isms of being a Serbian person. I don't know, they're so attached to me. As kids, you're kind of like, oh great, I have to go to another Serbian party and I have to take another smelly sandwich to school. And now those smelly sandwiches are like $25 at your local cafe. So mum and dad were onto something.
Well, what about stuffed capsicums? Did you like that when you were a kid?
Loved, yeah.
Okay, so that one you've always loved.
I've always loved our food, yeah. Absolutely.
By the way, a bit of mince fell down and I looked down and realised the shoe situation here. Your shoes versus my shoes.
Well, also you're wearing white shoes in a kitchen. That's very brave.
Shall we fill?
Let's fill. Okay, so what's your favourite thing to cook?
Oh gosh, that's impossible for me. I feel like it changes all the time. And I just love exploring different cuisines and then making it my own, you know, is my thing. So I love authentic dishes like this, and then, you know, I'll go home and kind of put my own spin on it and make it, you know,
your own vegetta.
Yeah, exactly. Shall we move over to the bench and get into it? All right.
Okay.
So, straight into it.
Straight into it. Let's go.
So I'm making a little change using ghee, which is clarified butter. It's Cocoa Earth. It's actually in like all the supermarkets. You can grab it.
Cute.
So it's a good one. And I remember your mum saying...
Ooh, lots.
Lots.
Yeah, don't be shy. Now, you're going to have to remind me, what did my mum say? How many of these do I put in? Like a few tablespoons,
Yeah,
right?
2 tablespoons.
Okay, good.
I think we'll start there.
Mama's like shaking over there in her seat while she's watching. Everyone likes their sauce slightly different. Some people like their sauce to be thinner and runnier. Other people like it to be thicker.
Yeah.
Mum and I generally like a sort of medium consistency.
Yeah. Okay, so that's thick.
Gorge.
We'll go in with our vegetta again. So...
Gorgeous little sprinkle. I would say do a tablespoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just chuck it in. Can't hurt anyone. Beautiful. Give it a little stir. See, now we're getting the colour.
Yeah.
This is
that
the
looks
key.
Yum.
Yeah.
And some tomato paste.
Yep.
About a tablespoon as well, right?
Tablespoon. And I would even add a little sprinkling more of ghee, just from looking at the consistency. I reckon we could do with a little bit more oil kind of vibes. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, stunning. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. We can always thicken it up if we need to. That's Oh yeah, this is
that is looking
this
incredible.
And it smells
already,
so good.
and it's smelling amazing. So we basically just want to cook this flour out, right? Add the water, and then our peppers go in.
Yep.
And then it cooks away on the stove top, which is something that is different for me. I, you know, mostly have seen it in the oven.
Yep.
So I'm excited about doing it this way.
Me too. Okay, let's add that water. Wow. Okay.
Should we go in with
Let's
these
do it.
now? So I saw your mum put them
just
sideways.
pop them in there. Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. I think we probably need a little bit more liquid.
Yeah, I reckon we'll add some water. Beautiful. Give them a little bath. Stunning.
There we go.
Oh.
We'll be back in about 45. It honestly
looks so
smells
good.
insane. Such a good setting. I'm going to dig straight in.
You've done such a great job. The peppers and the meat have all cooked so perfectly.
Yeah, it looks good. It's kind of soft, but still got a bit of firmness to it. So I feel like you'll get those different textures. And some of your crusty bread.
We need the bread, absolutely. Thank you. Maybe I'll go here. Stunning.
Yum.
Okay. Should we cheers?
Yes.
I'm going to teach you how to cheers in Serbian.
Okay, done.
You say živeli.
Živeli.
Perfect.
Živeli. I am so excited.
Me
for
too.
this.
So I'm going to start with
I'm going
the
to go straight
dip.
down the
Go.
centre. So I want to see what's going on inside. Oof. Yum.
Oh my God. Babe.
Good.
Uh-huh. This is literally like from my mum's kitchen.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's because I got some tips from her. It's so flavoursome, but so light.
Yeah. It's not
just-
heavy.
Didn't like it's just got such a lightness to it.
This is so good. Like, this is perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I
okay.
did it
Continue.
justice.
Carry on.
Your mum will
You
be
have done
happy.
it justice and more.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
bravo.
Now I heard some good news about you writing a book.
I am writing a book,
Yeah?
yeah. So writing has always been like one of my biggest passions. Ever since I was little, loved reading and writing. And at the start of this year, I sort of set a goal that I wanted to write a book, and I sort of drafted it all out and just left it, I guess. I'm super
Wow.
spiritual and believe in, you know, calling things out to the universe and manifesting and all of that woo-woo stuff, because it actually does work. So yeah, sort of wrote everything down, left it, and then maybe 3 months later, we got an offer from a publisher that I respect so much.
Wow.
And yeah, we're about to start the journey. So I should be finished writing it by the middle of 22.
Wow, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, I think you're just doing so many amazing things, and you're really putting out such a positive message, but you've just got such a warmth to you as well. And it's, you know, I've had such a fun day as well.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing. Do you like chili sauce?
I love chili sauce.
I have got some chili sauce for you to try. Do you like
Hot.
I put it on everything, like eggs, everything in the morning, and I love spices and anything to add flavor, but I don't want it to like take over and overpower a dish. Like I feel like you'll still feel all those flavors. So it's more about flavor rather than just blowing off your socks, although Ghost is a little bit hot.
Brilliant play on your name, by the way. Hot Toddy. Like, marketing genius. You know what I'm going to do? Wait, don't laugh. I'm going to do this because Denny is very messy.
You know what? Just to make you feel better. I might
Yeah,
just do
right?
this
Because
well.
I
And
feel
I'm
like
also wearing
you're wearing
white.
white too. Okay, let's try this.
Going for, oh!
Hoppa. This could be interesting.
Is it hot?
That's really good.
Yeah?
It's beautiful. So like most
Oh, good.
meals, this will taste so good the next day. And often, even cold, I often eat it cold the next day. I literally cut it in half,
Wow.
pop it in like a salad, and just kind of eat it like that.
Wow.
It sounds weird, but it's delicious.
No,
Yeah.
that sounds amazing. But I don't think this is going to be left for the next day.
No, absolutely not. I feel like we're on a date right now. So let's see how good the date goes.
Well,
Maybe it can be a sleepover.
Well, I might have something for you. Will you accept this rose, Denny?
I will. Thank you so much. Mwah. You're so sweet. This is so cute.